Good morning, Antwerp Archers. It's Wednesday, October 30th, and it's time for Archers Live with the Krouses.
This school year, there are quite a few new staff and faculty members at Antwerp Local. Over the next few days, we'll get to know some of them a little bit better. Stick around to watch our first ALS TV feature of the year and to see who 4 more of our high school students of the quarter are. Archers Live starts right now.
Today we have Dalton and Kaylee from Mrs. Shar's class to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Will you please stand?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, justice, and for all.
On the lunch menu for today, we are having mini corn dogs, corn, mixed fruit, and milk or salad bar.
On the calendar today, it's Grandparents' Day at the Book Fair, from now until 11 this morning. Teachers do not send students to the library during this time. It's also Picture Retake Day. Make sure you take your original packet to the auditorium when those are announced.
Many of our 8th graders are still in D.C. and they are having a great time. Yesterday morning, they visited the U.S. Capitol.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, we have the senior resident breakfast in the auditorium at 8:15. Some of our student leaders and music students will be involved with that program.
Happy birthday today to Riley and KC turning 6 and to Riley and 1A turning 7. You two have a great day and make sure you get your birthday pencils from the office. Happy birthday as well to sophomore Maid O'Donnell as she turns her sweet 16.
Now here's Randall from Mrs. Mavis's class with your midweek mini archer update.
Good morning, mini archers. The lost and found table is set up outside the elementary office. Make sure you go check it to see if you have anything on it. The table will be cleared next Wednesday. This includes the high school lost and found table as well. Back to you, Luke and Lydia.
Thanks, Randall. In district news, you only have a few more days to order your yearbook at the early payment price. Order by Friday to get the $40 price. The price goes up to $45 after Friday. Order forms are available in Mrs. Sorrell's room or on the school website.
In guidance news, any students in grades 6 through 11 interested in learning about College Credit Plus for next school year, as well as their parents, should plan to attend the CCP information session tomorrow night at 6 o'clock in the Business Lab.
The United States Navy will be here today during lunch to meet with interested students.
Attention football players and customers who ordered laundry detergent. Today is the last day to pick up detergent. Pickup is from 5:15 to 7 tonight at the old concession stand.
Let's take a look at 4 more of our students of the quarter. Mrs. Cottrell and Mr. Hammer both nominated senior Dustin Craig. They say he has been very motivated during the first quarter. He is both an attentive and an active participant during instruction and class discussions. Dustin does a great job of applying himself in the area of work completion and strives to understand the course content. He is a great resource for his peers and is always willing to assist them with schoolwork. Dustin is a very driven and respectful young man.
Mr. Schuette nominated Madison Ruen for the Top Shot Award for the first quarter. Schuette says that due to Madison's investment in her work and desire to challenge herself, she is a solid selection. She is a student who is trustworthy and who understands character as valued. Mr. Schuette appreciates the fact that she comes in and asks questions about her work, making it a point to fully understand who she is, what she is learning.
Mrs. Sorrell nominated Kate Farr. She says Kate has excelled in both English and yearbook this first quarter. In our dystopian fiction unit in English, Kate really dug deep into the meanings and was able to apply those ideas to our modern life. In yearbook, Kate took on the job of photography manager and is responsible for assigning cameras to staff and keeping our equipment organized. She is willing to take on extra responsibilities and pays attention to detail to make sure her design, writing, and photography is top-notch.
And last for today, Mrs. Bagley nominated Eric Thornell for her college and career readiness class. She says Eric is a reliable, respectful, hardworking, and invested student. He clearly cares about preparing for his future, arranging 2 job shadowing experiences on his own in the first 9 weeks, even though only 1 was required. He knows where his skills, strengths, and interests lie, and is dedicated to developing and using those in a future career. When he missed the practice ACT due to golf, he quickly made up the several-hour-long test on his own time. During the first 9 weeks, Eric also volunteered to bring his drone to school and use it to capture photos and videos of the school campus so the school can use the media for a variety of purposes.
Congratulations to these 4 students. Mr. Sisson and Mr. Leasty will be taking them to lunch next week. We'll announce 4 more tomorrow.
Congratulations as well to our athletes of the week. They are Caden Miller for football, Ariel Snyder for cross country, and Jaidis Getrost for cheer. You guys can pick up your certificates from the high school office.
You've probably noticed several new staff and faculty members in our hallways this school year. Over the next few days, we'll get to know a few more of them better as we air our first feature of the school year. Here's ALS TV's Alyssa Fuller with the first one.
There are many new faces in the building this year. Elise Boyer, Director of Curriculum and Technology Integration and Innovation, is one of those new faces. Her job involves the use of a variety of different skills.
I do a lot with student resources. I assist teachers whenever they need help, finding new ways for you guys to learn in the classroom and help out any way I can.
Boyer's plan wasn't always to become a Director of Curriculum and Technology Integration and Innovation. At Miami University, she majored in middle childhood education with a background in math and social studies. She also has an additional endorsement that allows her to teach extra subjects in grades 4 through 6. She previously taught for 6 years at Grover Hill Elementary and Oakwood Middle School in the Wayne Trace School District. Boyer is excited to take on a new role at Antwerp.
I grew up just very close. I live about 30 minutes from here, so Antwerp's always been a great school, always the latest cutting edge with technology and different innovation, so I was very excited to join the team.
Although Boyer is very excited for her new role, giving up teaching was not easy.
It was very hard for me to leave having your students. I was very much a big part of, they're my kids, and I think I've said I've had, so many kids, and you're my kid from day one when you enter my classroom until the end, so just those relationships, that was hard to give up.
Boyer felt that her new job would allow her to become a bigger asset.
I do like the ability to have a flexible schedule and work with different areas. Now, I was teaching 4th grade last year, so I can go from elementary all the way to high school and find different resources and just share. I guess that's the biggest thing, having the ability to show different things that I've learned so far or used and give it to teachers to use in their classrooms.
There are certain classroom memories Boyer will never forget.
It's my very first day of teaching. We are getting the kids on laptops and setting them all up, which any teacher can tell you is a little overwhelming, and trying to get all the kids to pay attention. I'm walking backwards, actually, and I have my computer cart doors open, and I completely wiped out. Not just like wipe out kinda, I mean wipe out all the way to the ground, falling. I cut my leg on the computer cart, so I'm bleeding, and then the kids are freaking out too, and it's just like, nope, we're just gonna move on. Do you have your password? Log into your password and keep on going. But yeah, that was probably one. There's been many embarrassing teaching moments, but that was one of them.
Boyer has been married to her husband Zach for 5 years. Zach is the school psychologist intern here at Antwerp and Wayne Trace.
We've been married for 5 years. We met at Miami, and we're a Miami merger, is what they call it. We have a beautiful daughter, Emery. She'll be 2, well, she just turned 2, and then we're having another baby in March.
Outside of school, Boyer is a big sports fan. She played basketball growing up, so she follows a lot of sports teams. One of those teams is the Reds because her husband is from Cincinnati. She also loves traveling. Boyer has traveled to Europe twice. So far, Boyer's favorite part about Antwerp is the community. Boyer says the community has been very welcoming and supportive. Boyer is looking forward to making relationships with the staff and students throughout the remainder of the school year. Alyssa Fuller, ALS TV.
Alyssa, with that, we're done for the day. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.